Hello and welcome to the Energetics Update for July 2025. I'm Caroline Crawford and I'm so happy that we're here together. I'm happy that you've joined me. I'm feeling quite refreshed, although I must say still a little bit recovering from a beautiful vacation I had with Paul around mainly Utah, and they're just incredible national parks there. They just really do blow your mind and really affect your energy field with their beauty and the wisdom they hold. So we went to Utah, we went to Arizona and ended up in Nevada for a night or so, which was really a beautiful thing. Yes, and we did celebrate, this year it was 40 years since we got together in 1985. I know, I can't believe it, but our actual wedding anniversary is in September, but we had a lovely time celebrating that. We always like to celebrate it because I just feel it's really important to honour these wonderful things and these blessings in our life, and we always give gratitude for all the non-physical beings and our families and friends here and star family that are always supporting us and inspiring us and allowing us to unfold and become and be who we are. So that's enough about me. I hope that you're riding these waves of incoming, sometimes distortions to the energy field, shall we say, but things are settling down again. But I think we said at the start of the year, this is very much a year of great transformation, and to attain that transformation, a lot of these old forms and old ways and patterns and have got to be dismantled, and this is what's taking place. So there's always a bit of a pullback and a pushback, but just try as best you can, which I know most of you do, to really not let that outside circus disrupt you or throw you off center. Remain balanced, remain calm, but also send out that thought of love, those thoughts of peace, because you know everything is energy, and as we engage with the energy field, we're contributing to what takes place. So I know there are many of you meditating in groups locally and globally, and I think we can see, most of us, that what's reported on mainstream media isn't really showing a true picture of what is taking place and occurring on this beautiful planet. I know from my spirit team and from other people I'm listening to, this field, this energy field we're living in is really, really upgrading, and that peace and that love that we're sending out, and this continuing to do our best to live in unity and to have our energy and our thoughts imprint on that world around us, it is having a very positive effect. I know that, and I'm sure in your hearts you know that. So let's all keep up that good work together. So this week, while I was doing some yoga to stretch out the body after lots of hiking and lots of aching muscles that haven't really been engaged for some time, while I was stretching and going into that quiet, still place, a reoccurring thoughts I kept receiving was, the main word was surrender, or surrendering in to the softness within. And as we surrender to that softness within, also to think about focusing on the femininity of that softness, for that's where our great creativity lies, and that's where our wisdom lies. And from that we can then step forward into really creating further that unity and that creativity and our uniqueness on the world. So definitely thinking about surrender, It isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of resistance, of tensions, of trying to control. And the more we surrender into that softness, the happier we feel. So it's a good thing also. I try and practice before I, say anything or take any action of any type, as often as I can, that we take some breaths, even if it's one breath, to just help us find that place of alignment before we speak out or before we put our actions into the world. Because then we come in, like I say, from a better heart-centered space, a place of alignment. And I'm finding that that is easier to do now because this veil is thinner, because there's these cosmic energies streaming into planet Earth as we continue on this eternal ascension. It is easier because so many of us are doing the inner work, and it is lifting up this vibration. It is upshifting, if you like, this energy field, and that we're becoming far more conscious and aware of the truth of who we are. So I'm going to give you a little mantra actually. I was going to wait till the end, but I may repeat it. So a mantra that came to me to share was, which will help your energy field and help you feel that alignment. The mantra is, I surrender completely to the divine light, love, truth and joy within. I now live from my authentic beingness. So I surrender completely to the divine light, love, truth and joy within. I now live from my authentic beingness. So that is such a gentle yet empowering mantra to use, and it helps us, again, helps our energy come into harmonic resonance with the truth of who we are. And I think now that another thing that came to me was, you are a supreme being. We are supreme beings. And a lot of what we have been told or fed is to keep us dampened down. And I'm sure you all know that. So be the supreme being that you are, as you shine from your divine essence of love, shining through to that unity and peace and joy. And that is such an important thing to remember, that each one of us is supreme. Each one of us has that sovereign energy that we have come here to radiate into this world. And by doing so, it's not just helping us, obviously it's helping the collective, it's helping far further out into that energetic field that exists everywhere, not just through this planet and this universe, but universes beyond. So be that supreme being that you are, and keep shining your unique divinity, because that is why we all signed up to come here, to really manifest and to live from that place, and to make this world the beautiful, peaceful, abundant, prosperous place it can be. So in a moment, I'm going to call in my team. Before I'll say that, I just wanted to say that I know a lot of us, I've been talking to friends and people and clients, are experiencing a heightened vividness and aliveness in our dream time. And this is because we're getting this heightened resonance from our waking consciousness that is really accepting and absorbing more of our soul's ripples that are coming through into our nighttime field, and a place where in our dreams that much clearing is taking place. You could call it a sequence collapse phase, where all old forms that have needed to be completed in our dream state is being cleared, so we have more clarity then and we can remain clearer in our waking state. So this clearing happens during often periods of deep vibrational upshifting, where especially when our consciousness has become more aligned and more still to that truth within us. And I feel because we've been working on that heart center, because we're wanting to really create this beautiful world that we know we can create from within, it's kind of accelerated clearing things out of our system that have been inhaled for sometimes many lifetimes and generations. But just remember that your dreams, they're not a puzzle to be analysed. They are energy, if you like, in motion, moving through us to clear away. And if there's a dream that you may find lingers for a while or plays on your mind a little, again, don't over-analyse it. Just breathe it back into your heart center and allow it, let it pass through you, because that is what is happening. Our energies are just moving and shifting and clearing as we're becoming more of who we truly are, more of our authentic selves. So one more thing I'd like to share with you before I call the team in is that I've been setting an intention each night before I drift off to sleep, and it's something that I had shared with me. So that intention to set is, may my field release all that is complete and only retain what harmonizes with love. So may my field release all that is complete and only retain what harmonizes with love. By doing this, this helps filter out any distortions, anything that it's time to release, and it helps amplify then the clarity in our waking daily life. So I hope that's helped you. I know it does help bring me a greater feeling of groundedness and a greater feeling of connection to my truth. And by doing that, you know, we are then way less influenced by anything negative or that we don't like that is going on in the outside world. So remember to ground yourselves also. If you're finding these energies are making you feel a little heady, you may still be wanting more sleep. Grounding things are, you know, walking barefoot on the soil where you can, if you're near a beautiful beach, which I'm very, very fortunate to be near Siesta Key Beach, which is 99.99% pure crystal. So that's a beautiful place to get grounded, as is the soil, the grass and the earth. Water, as I've mentioned before, is also good. I've never tried a flotation tank. The closest thing I tried was Paul and I kept our life jackets on when we swam in the canyon to help us float a little while we relaxed. But if you can go in that darkness of a flotation tank, that is another good thing for grounding. Being around nature, being in nature, sitting back with a tree, leaning your spine against the tree and breathing deeply while you attune to that state of the tree is a really grounding thing to do. And of course, holding crystals. I'll share this one with you. This is the big one I have in front. I think this is apophyllite and this is barite, and it's very good for working with groups and communities, and it's very calming. But anything you find helpful for grounding, you know, yoga, tai chi, qigong, being with friends, even soft movement, you know, free flow dance movement is all really good for taking you into that softness within and helping you focus on that power of femininity while we rebalance and ground and remember the supreme beings that we are. We have come here to create this beautiful world, and let's continue together. So I hope that's all that I'm going to say. I think it is, yes, and I can feel that they want to come in, so I'll allow them now and invite them with deep gratitude and love, our star family. Greetings, dear brothers and sisters. We are delighted that we have this opportunity to communicate with you. And we want to reiterate what our dear sister Caroline has just spoken to you, that the energies of your earth have indeed expanded in a greater resonance of light and love, even over these past few days, let alone the past weeks and months. And we are all rejoicing so much. Timelines are collapsing and you're moving faster now into this shared community of light and truth and love. And this is through your efforts, which we want to extend our great thanks for. So remember, dear ones, remember to congratulate yourselves, to acknowledge the work you've done. We know sometimes you don't see the results, but feel them and know them. Things have moved forward immensely, even in this last few hours, because so many of you, dear, advanced, evolved souls, are here on earth doing the work that you came here to do. So do not be dismayed, because as you well know, there are many still that are trying to hold on to that old corrupted power. But this is falling away. This is falling away. We repeat that. This is falling away. And this new, shall we say, dimensional energy that you are all calling in, that you are all a part of, is beginning to, and has in many respects, stabilized in the Earth's magnetic field and deep into Mother Gaia herself. Remember, the more that you do not allow any fear, any judgment to come in to your thoughts, to your resonant field, the higher you can vibrate. And the higher you vibrate, the higher that radiance of your energy field reaches out far and wide. Now, many of the darkness that was holding humanity in such chains for so many hundreds and thousands of years has been disintegrated. And this will continue. Know that the light always overcomes darkness. And remember, you cannot bring darkness into a lighted room. The illumination that is coming from your planet, from your hearts, from your energy field now is, we want to say, colossal. So do not let outside influences make you think or feel any different. Remember, do not buy into any fear. Buy into love. Continue to buy in to unity, to what you cultivate from that kindness and that wisdom of the truth of your being. Let that resonance grow stronger each moment of each day, for that is what is creating this new earth. Many of you are feeling already that you are living in a new earth, and this is because you are. It always happens in phases, and there are those that are moving towards it and into it, and those that have been in that side, in that resonance for some time. And you will find that the less you are swayed by the outside influences, the more you know you are living in this higher frequency of the fifth dimension. So you're manifesting your thoughts, your intentions are ever more important at this time. You may notice how much is being created by your thoughts and how much more quickly that is happening. And that is because that resonance is now higher, and that veil, as our sister said earlier, is thinner. And you are supreme beings of light. You are magnificent divine beings of light. You are the creators, the co-creators, and everything is mirroring back to you your beliefs, thoughts and habits. So keep moving in. Let that imagination go wild with all the beauty and the joy and the prosperity you can create with one another and further afield. There is going to come a time that is not that far off, we assure you, where hunger, where limitation is no longer part of your world. Everyone will share in abundance and joy in the way that they desire, in a way that comes from their soul, imprinting upon them that they are worthy, that you are worthy of a magnificent, beautiful, prosperous life. The animal kingdom are also part of that, for everything is of consciousness and nothing exists outside of that consciousness. Let that resonate with you. Nothing exists outside of consciousness. And the thoughts you imprint upon that consciousness are taking form now, quicker and more powerfully than ever before. So keep up envisioning that beautiful world, a world where there is no corruption, a world where there is more than enough for all, a world that strives on supporting and uplifting each other. So continue with that upliftment of one another. And we want to say, dear ones, at this time, be really present in the moment. Don't be sad or grieve for the past. Don't think too far ahead, dear ones. For this, your power is in the now moment, in this present moment now. Believe in yourself unequivocally. Believe in your authenticity to be the supreme divineness that you are. Your star family, your ancestors, so many leagues and leagues of angelic beings, celestial beings and masters are with you all the time, for you are part of them. You only have to be in that stillness to feel that greater inspiration and energy coming through you. So allow yourselves to continue to open in your heart. Keep that open mind. Enjoy having wild thoughts of creating so much more than you can imagine right now. There will not be, and we want to confer this with you again, there will not be nuclear weapons. So do not let that play on your mind, dear ones. That will not happen. Focus your thoughts on a world that is loving, a world that is joyful, a world of expanded consciousness, where great beings that you are come to illuminate further the truth of their being, the truth of your being. So create with joy, create with laughter, create with stillness and mindfulness, and forever know that all eternity is always cheering you on from the infinite path of consciousness that resides within you. Listen to your bodies, listen to your hearts, and know that the light has already won. Your consciousness is expanding. Enjoy that. Yes, it is different. Yes, there is energy that you sometimes feel unfamiliar with, and this is a good sign. The new beginnings, the new energies from within that are upgrading you to live in the divine essence of who you are. So be your truth, be your joy. Keep coming together and inspiring and uplifting one another. And do not discount your wildest dreams, for they are rippling through from the wisdom of your soul. Allow your soul, invite your soul in, deepen that relationship with your soul, with your inner being, with that communication. For the more you expand and deepen that relationship with your inner self, with your higher being, all your relationships, all your interactions and endeavours, then improve and grow from that place within. Remember, dear ones, everything begins within. You create from within. Everything you ever need is within. The entire universe and beyond is within. And you find that through your softness, through your stillness, through your trust, and that belief that you are divine, supreme beings of light, as our dear sister said. So live from your sovereignty now. This is where you are being encouraged at this time. Live from the now moment and be that beautiful light, that unique starlight that you are. We love you. You have all the love and support. Allow it in. There is such great love for you. Always remember this. And we now delight in knowing where you are going to take your lives to even greater expansion. Feel that love. Be that love. For you are that love. We will speak again soon, dear ones. Feel our love now. Achunama okanaya. Isha makukanaya ishaniya. Unamakina aya shi nima uana kika kana isha nama ana uana a. Isha maki. Ishamaki kinama osha. Inakana ianamatu o ona isha. Ishanamakaya. Iamakaya na ishamanakaya. Ishanamakaya. Mashana iya. Mashana iya. Mashana iya. Goodbye, dear friends, for now. Beautiful. So, remember that mantra. I surrender completely to the divine light, love, truth, and joy within. I live from my authentic beingness now. I surrender completely to the divine light, love, truth, and joy within. I live from my authentic beingness now. Have a beautiful July. Enjoy your summer. Keep your vibration high. If you feel it dropping, think of something to feel full of gratitude, something that makes you laugh, something that makes you smile, that uplifts you. And I love you. Take care. Namaste.